Oh yes, it's the Date Master, and we're back again with another banger. I'm going to get into something a little different. I think I may have touched on this a while ago. As far as dating apps, right now, you go into this cuffing season, this season where it gets cold. People tend to stay in the house more. Those who haven't made the bond from the summer fling, the early to mid fall fling, they're scrambling because, again, the cold is already underway. So what they do is they swap people out by way of convenience, proximity, and mood. So I made a statement a while back as far as a woman being satisfied by one man. It is impossible. One, because women are not to be pleased. They get pleasure out of pleasing a man that is worthy. They can get temporary feelings of satisfaction due to how much dopamine is released due to whatever they're aroused by. See, arousal and satisfaction and being pleased those are three different things. You see, this is why you constantly have women with these stories of men after men after men. You notice that? When the last time you talked to a woman and she stated that she's talking to the same guy that she's been talking to since 2013, whether it's in a committed relationship or not? Now, you have the women who have the sneaky links and the low-key skeletons that she has sexual encounters with. The sex is that good, so they go in and out of relationships. So they'll cut the guy off because they want to try to be good, but the guy cannot please her like the sneaky link. So she ends up making her way back to the sneaky link. So you look at dating apps, the dating app era, which is basically fueling the hookup culture. When you're on a dating app, that is basically the bottom of the barrel. You hit pretty much rock bottom to where you're basically just seeing what you can get. That's why on Tinder, you look at they have these analytics that show you the archetype of the men and women who get the most connections, likes, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're a man, specifically, if you're a man and you're on a dating app, more likely you're looking for an easy lay. See, women don't understand this. This is why, and you look at these people in the TikToks and the Instagram and the YouTube shorts, they use the woman's profile on Tinder and these other sites, and it has these strict standards. Only looking for a husband. I'm not into chilling. I don't want to hook up. I don't want to meet you. I'm not going 50-50. Notice how they have that in bold print in the bio? It's because they met guys who they settle into certain situationships and relationships due to their own behavior and decisions and their lack of investing in their, beauty from a natural standpoint, not going to the Dominican to get a BBL, not going to Colombia to get a BBL and all of these other procedures. This is from eating right, not consuming alcohol and other dopamine inducers, weed, etc. This is from going to the gym, maintaining a balanced diet, consuming productive content, isolating yourself from the BS. This is why you see women that age gracefully and you see the women that age stressfully. You can tell the type of life that certain women have lived just based on their physical appearance. So when it comes to getting on these apps, this is just a quick, women take this a little bit more seriously than men. Women honestly think that they're going to find true love on a dating app. No effort is put in. You don't have to put in effort to get on a dating app. You're going to put on a picture. You're going to take 100 selfies, and you're going to pick the best 6 out of that 100. You're going to put a filter on it. You're going to make this fake profile persona that you're just sweet and everything nice. And one must ask, well, if you're all that in a bag of chips, why are you on the clearance rack? Why are you auditing, but why are you auctioning yourself to millions of strangers who you can't confirm meet the caliber that you say you meet? You see, as a man, you're not getting any swipes. You're just present. And these women come across your profile and you don't get any hits. And you're basically lowering your value every day that you're on these dating apps because you're not the one. The men that are the ones, they know how to get on these apps and move around. I used to be on these apps way before Tinder and Bumble and what's the new one? I guess it's called Hinge. And there's several others, but I thought about it years ago. I said, why would I be on a dating app with competing for these women that nobody wants? Because if you're a woman of value, a woman of substance, in more cases than not, you're hard to find. Because the people that are of that cloth and that ilk, they're in spaces that only a very few can get into. The VIP clubs, the real VIP clubs, not the VIP that everyone that has $150 can pay and then, okay, you're VIP. No. The invite onlys, the gym memberships that cost $100 a month, the clubs, the spaces that you have to know someone to get into. And you don't have to be a part of these clubs. You can just be so in tune with who you are. Not saying that you're better, but I don't go to this place. This place is not for me. I don't go to this place. You preserve yourself. So you put yourself on these dating apps. You're telling the world, hey, I'm this, I'm that. You're basically putting your resume out to see if you're going to get chose. And a lot of men don't get chose. A lot of women don't get chose. They get chose for sex because it's just strictly physical. It's a lazy way of dating. If you're on a dating app thinking you're going to find the one, you're not. You'll find the one for tonight or the one for next week. See, these dating apps is basically, you can put in a zip code and say, okay, I'll be in Memphis next week. Let me change my zip code to Memphis to see who's available. So once you get in town, you already got people lined up. You go out of the country, you got people lined up. But this is not for long term. And I think a lot of women know this. We try to give women too much credit as if they're on these apps looking for true love. These women are looking for the same things that you're looking for. Easy lays, possible date, dinner dates, etc. They're not looking for any type of meaningful relationship, because to get the meaningful relationship, it's a lot that goes in it prior to and while you're into the relationship. Once you get into the relationship, because the relationship should have a goal. But being on a dating app is like being on a clearance rack. You got people who go days, and you see the woman one day, her profile looks a certain way. You say, oh, that's the same chick. Oh, she changed her picture. She changed her profile. She took this out of her bio. See, they edit and what's the word I want to use? They resurface, if you will. They resurface, they recalibrate. That's the word I'm looking for. They recalibrate their profile. Okay, I'm getting these type of guys. These are not the type of guys I want. Let me change it up a bit. Let me put a headshot. Let me take this out of my bio. Let me add some more pictures. Let me show them that I'm into this. See, it's a whole game. That's why they call it game. It's a big ass game that you play. It's a cat and mouse. But as a man, if you're on a dating app, I know why you're there. And women know why you're there for the most part. This is for the ones who try to play the naive role, but this is more so about how you view yourself. No matter what position in life, you're going to have ups and downs in life. You're going to hit certain lows to where you may engage in a dating app. You may get on a dating app to see if you still got the mojo. You may get on a dating app just to see if you still got it, to see if you still appeal to the masses. A lot of people do this for experimentation. Some people are on dating apps and they don't hook up with anyone. They just want to see if people find them attractive or appealing. You see, nothing wrong with that. Do what you need to do. But in my opinion, if you're on a dating app constantly, you're on different apps across the board, you must understand that is almost like being on the clearance rack, because anybody can pick over you. They can go through it. Like you go on TJ Maxx, for those who are not balling to where they don't go to Gucci and all of this every day, Nordstrom and Saks and all of that. You go. I love TJ Maxx myself. I love TJ Maxx. I love Marshalls, because it's the hunt. You can find some great items in these stores. You just have to take some time to look through them. So, but you see, some people shop differently. You ever been in a store and they're just going through stuff, throwing it on the ground, not folding it back up, not putting it where it was, where they find it. You see this in the grocery store. Somebody have some laundry detergent sitting next to the applesauce because they were too lazy or they changed their mind about buying it. So again, I think I did a video. I don't think I've done a YouTube video. I think I may have done a Facebook Live some years ago. And I said women, and particularly in most cases, a lot of cases, men, you date how you shop. You date how you shop. This is why the thing with monogamy, and we've come to be aware that monogamy is really not our true state. You have women who have multiple baby daddies talking about they want to get in a monogamous relationship. By default, their lifestyle is polygamous. You have multiple baby daddies, or you're dealing with a man with multiple baby mamas. How is that monogamy? Walking contradictions. Walking contradictions. So how they shop, you go in a woman's closet, she's going to have all type of different shoes, jackets, purses. We like variety. We like options. Because being in the West, in America and other places alike, it is a privilege to have options the way we do. When you look at other parts of the world, they're told what to eat, told what to think, what to watch, what they can and can't do. In America, you pretty much can do what you want. For the most part, not extreme, but again, you have the LGBT parade where you can walk around with chain thongs on as men, dragging other men on chain leashes, and it'd be children there, i.e. Dwayne Wade's son, daughter. Was he not at the one of the parades in Miami a few years ago? I think I did a video on it. I think I did. So you look at a woman, how she consumes, how she shops. She's always looking for the new thing. And more likely, that's how she's going to date. So you'll be the one for tonight, but that doesn't necessarily mean you'll be the one for tomorrow. Take pride in your value, invest in your value. Don't put yourself out there for people to pick over you or skim over you like you're nothing, because that is going to subconsciously eat at your ego. Why am I not getting any hits today? I just got a few likes and swipe rights yesterday, but today and tomorrow or whatever day, I didn't get any. So you can play tricks on yourself by putting yourself out there to be appraised by those who, in a lot of cases, may not even be your type. But you guys let me know what you think about dating apps. They work for what they work for. If you want to hook up, cool. But even that, at this point, I think that's playing a game with your future, playing a game with your life, and so many other things. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.